What's up? So as promised, as you guys can tell by the title, all the Lexus guys, TriggaSpec has delivered for you guys a 76mm throttle body. So let's get right to it. Alright, so you guys can see this is our 76mm throttle body kit. I have two of the TVs obviously we use for testing. These are though brand new, these aren't the test ones. And then we have a stock one. We have our spacers, hardware, and everything included in the kit. And as well as our ported manifold set for the 2gr-fse and 2gr-fse or whatever. Just pretty much Lexus manifolds. This fits all of them. Alright, so before we begin the installation, obviously for your car you would just get one TV since it only uses one. So this works with stock manifold, but it's recommended to go with the ported set. As you guys saw, it's dramatically bigger, more airflow. This is going to help you out a lot. So pretty much this kit is going to be $450 and it includes a brand new throttle body, as you guys can see, and then it includes the spacer, hardware, your T-fitting for coolant bypass mod, or your straight fitting for throttle body coolant delete. Now these hoses that you guys can see right here on the stock, there's two of them right there. These kits come with two, but due to the restriction of the engine bay and there's like a metal piece in the car that sits here, this hose that comes farther out is cut from me and capped, ready to go, so you don't have to worry about it. Nothing with this kit you have to worry about. And these throttle bodies as well are pre-shaved. I do all the work for it, test fit everything, so pre-shaved. Remember, this is brand new, but it needs to be shaved. There's no way around it. We tried many other styles and stuff of spacers. This setup ends up working the best, so that's why I'll be offering this service. A full kit, I deliver everything to you, so you can install it with no issue or having to do anything. Now these kits are $450. You pretty much get the throttle body, shaved, ready to go, spacer, hardware, all this stuff I'll show you guys how to do. And then if you do the coolant delete, it comes with a cap as well, so you can cap off the nipple on the TV. Now if you wanted to get it with the manifold, so the manifolds are typically $750. TV kit's $450. I could do a bundle for the power pack, which will be $1,100. And you guys can do your research obviously out there. There isn't anybody else really who offers this kit as a full kit. There are some other ones where you have to modify your TV yourself and do all that stuff. Obviously, huge shout out to my machinist, SG Machine. They're the ones who make the spacers for me, my good homies. A lot of work goes in, so when I sell this kit to you, you don't have to do anything. You just install it, it's ready to go. And as you guys can see, we have our this is your stock throttle body, the harness. So it plugs right in. Same thing, these are both the same TPs. And then I use the Asain made in Japan, or Aisin or whatever. This is the throttle body that Toyota uses, Lexus uses. So yeah, these are OE kits. I'm sorry, these are OE kits, OEM plus. Yeah, anyways, brand new TV. So now let's show you guys how to throw it on. So you're gonna need a size 5 Allen tool, or like the Allen socket head or whatever, and you have your spacer. Now the spacer you're gonna line up so all the countersunk holes line up with the manifold, and you're gonna use the small hardware to tighten it down. So let's do that. Good practice too, and rule of thumb, when you do this, go to this, and then this, and then that. So go cross pattern, kind of like how you do lug nuts. But yeah, check that out. Flush fitment with the ported throttle body side, obviously with the gasket. Some people remove the gasket, but just keep it there. It's good practice. Alright, so now we have our throttle body spacer clock. This is the one clock it in the car. And then when it's in the car, you're gonna see there's this aluminum bracket. I'll post a photo if I can right here. That's what we were talking about with this clearing. Anyways, now it's time to throw the throttle body on. The throttle body goes on like this. For the throttle body 2, hardware with the spring washer. Alright, so just like that, we have our throttle body installed. So now if this is in the car, I'll link a photo so you guys can see, but this area needs to clear this fuel hose that's going here. So yeah, with this pre-shaven already, you won't have to worry about that. So yeah, pretty much when this is on the car like this, you're gonna have two coolant hoses from your stock throttle body pulled off, one back here and one up here. What you're gonna want to do is take that back one. Now if you do the coolant bypass, the back hose will connect to here, the front hose will connect to here, and the hose that was originally going to the front will connect to here. So you tee off the setting, so typically like looks like this. Yeah, it's like very easy. So this one goes here, this to here, and then this to the coolant hose. I'll link a photo so you guys can understand, but it's very easy. And this one's already blocked off and capped off, so you don't have to worry. Now this is only, you need the coolant going to a TB only if you live in a very cold area where you don't want the TBs to freeze over, for example. And that's honestly like in the -20s if you live in an area like that. Otherwise you could do the coolant delete, which you would use this fitting. So with this fitting, rather to you running that back coolant hose to the T to this and back to the system, you would just take that back coolant hose, connect it to here, and then the front hose that would have connected to here, you would connect to this. And that's where these hose clamps are. So if you use the T, you have 3 hose clamps. If you use the delete, you have 2. If you do decide to delete it, what you need to do is take this and put it over the throttle body nipple and then zip tie it. So that would be the full TB coolant delete kit. Now this is optional. I provide everything you need to do whichever option you want, but it's up to you. But yeah, this install is very easy to do, guys. You could do it yourself. Just a reminder, when you do install throttle body, make sure you disconnect your battery, and then after the battery is disconnected and you install the spacer, obviously remove your stock throttle body. Coolant hose is unplugged. You could always just put a screw in the hose so it doesn't leak out coolant. But there isn't that much coolant going to this anyways, so you go ahead and block. So you took the coolant off, now put your spacer on like I showed you guys, put the TB on, and then you're pretty much set to go. You would do either coolant delete or coolant bypass, that's your choice. And yeah, pretty much you would plug the harness back in and you would connect your battery, go ahead and start up your car. For the first like 20 miles or so, the throttle body will adaptively learn everything and relearn itself. There's no like procedure you have to do. You're just gonna have to drive the car and just let it obviously warm up correctly, idle a little bit, drive it, but you should be solid. There should be no issues in that. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So if you guys want the throttle body itself with the spacer, 450 bucks, obviously everything's included. If you wanted it with the manifold, that's 750 for the manifold, 450 for this. But if you bundle it together, $1,100. Now, for some of you guys who do always ask too, if you send in your own upper and lower, you get $200 discount. And that $200, you would have to cover the shipping for it to get here to get ported. But that $200 will be minus the $1,100, which will make it $900. But you have to provide your own core. Or if you're looking to buy a kit and you do buy one, let's say a power pack, which involves both of these items, you can install it. After you're done, let me know. I'll give you the $200 for your stock set. But you do have to either deliver it to me or cover the shipping for it to get here. Well, anyways, guys, hopefully you guys enjoy it. Look at that comparison. That nice big 76mm throttle body compared to the little puny guy. Anyways, hope y'all enjoy it. Hit me up, and for orders to contact me, either email, DM, whatever you guys like.